How you guys doing today? My name is Issa. Welcome to Sunnah Aroma Academy. This is lesson 83, which is minimize the silence. Minimize the silence. So what exactly do I mean? Incense is burning right now, so that's what you see. Incense burning. All right. Now lesson 83, just like I said before it, which is minimize the silence. Now what exactly do I mean about minimize the silence? When you're making a bottle, for example, say for example, they say, listen, let me get a $20 bottle. You filling up the bottle, right? You got to put the roller in, right? You got to screw the top on, right? You got to label the bottles, right? Now, in the process of doing that, make sure you minimize the silence. Minimize the silence. Don't be all of this, because when you put the oil in, that's like 5 or 6 seconds, right? When you put that roller on, that's like 6, 7 seconds. When you screw the top on, that's like 15, probably 10 seconds, right? Now, when you put the label on, that's like 30 seconds. That's almost a minute. If you ain't said nothing within a minute, sometimes the customers, they can get bored. When they start looking at the cell phone, when they start looking at the clock, that's an indication. That's an indication you're taking too much time. So what you want to do is minimize the silence. So in the process of you filling up the oil, putting the roller on, screwing the top on, getting the labels, strike up a conversation. Hello, how's your day today? How's everything going for you today? How's your family? How's your mother? Your mother, she doing okay? Things like this. Strike up a conversation to pretty much make them forget about the things that they have to do, or make them forget about time. That's a better way to say it. Strike up a conversation about anything. If they like to play basketball, strike up a conversation about basketball. I made a lesson about that previously. All right. If, for example, if they're in the medical field, strike up a conversation about the medical field, about some current affairs that's going on within the medical field. How much does it cost? How long does it take to complete your education? All right. So things like this. It can be anything. But the point of reference here is that you make them forget about the time. All right? So this is a very short lesson. Lesson 83, which is minimize the silence. Try not to go 30 seconds without saying anything. Say something. Try to say something. Strike up a conversation about something. All right? And a good example of this, right? I remember back in the day. How you doing now? I got to freestyle this for you real quick. So it'll take you 1 second. Now this right here, I just made it. Just came out. It's called 16 Pink. You want to smell it, or you want to smell the top? The top. Top seller for the ladies is called 16 Pink. It's going quick. And I got the dollar bottles back too. Beyonce? You talking about Beyonce heat, or you talking about
It's pink, like this color.
square bottle? You talking about heat? But the thing is, heat. I guess certain people make the different colors, but most people they have it red.
What I'm talking about is definitely pink and silver and clear bottle.
Okay,
I broke the bottle going out to my son's house and all of mine. How much is that?
I got the small dollar bottles.
Oil? Is everything oil?
This is oil, no alcohol. This size right here is $1 lasts you 3 weeks. This size right here is 7 lasts you 4 months. Or you get the real big ones, 20 lasts your whole year. Okay.
I don't believe it's going to last. That does smell good, though.
I'm going to be here until next weekend, so what if you got something to do?
What's that?
I'm going to be here until next weekend.
So you $1.
You got the dollar size, you got 7, and you got the real big ones right here for 20. Get the roll on it too. I'll put the roll on for you.
No, I ain't getting no $20. I'll take that one.
$7 bottle? How's your day going so far? How's your day going?
Good.
All right. I got the decorative bottles now, so I can make the bottles look pretty much coordinated to the way the fragrance looks. And this is the last pink bottle. And guys, these are the pink bottles I was talking about. I make lessons on YouTube, teach people how to sell the oils. These are the pink bottles I was talking about right here. I got them back.
Cause you know I use this blow right back. Cause this between this incense and this stuff, it be burning my nose.
Oh, it does?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. All right.
Thank you.
Have a good one. All right, so like I was saying before, guys, a very good example of minimizing the silence, like I was saying before, when you're doing business, try not to go so long while being silent. Like I was doing with her, I asked her. Yes, ma'am, you can take that one.
I don't want to go.
Let me do it.
Good.
All right.
I don't want the smell of my purse. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. So like I was saying before, minimize the silence. And a good example of this is, like, say, for example, back in the day, a lot of us, we had girlfriends and stuff like that. When you were talking to a girl on the phone, right? She can tell that whether you was uncomfortable based upon how long you were silent. For example, with oils. Take 1 second, just 1 second. It's called Section Pink Top Seller for the ladies. Got the small bottles for $1 too. So she can tell if you were uncomfortable based upon how long you were silent. Y'all guys remember that? You be on the phone, you talking, and then it's just a pause of silence. Most women, they don't like that. Same thing with the sales, the customers. When you go so long with, without saying anything and you're silent, they don't like it. Entertain them, ask them questions, dialogue with them. Get to understand their life, the way they think. All right? So this is your guy Issa. This is lesson 83, which is minimize silence. Thank you.